Well, folks, La Familia 2-0 in the basketball tournament. That one was a little bit more exciting than the 53-point blowout we saw a couple days ago, Mario.
My heart's still pumping.
What did you think of, before we... I mean, there's a lot to talk about.
Yes,
there's a lot to talk about. We saw Archie Goodwin's Elam ending here. It's like Ortega OA 2.0, 3.0, really, if we're talking Ortega, game winners here. La Familia pulled out the win. Let me pull up my score real quick just so I remember. 80-76. They nearly blew it in the very end, if I'm being honest.
War Ready had their chances.
War Ready was ready
they had their
to have their chance. But Mario, just your initial takeaways from what you saw today. What was your main takeaway compared to Friday?
Very nerve-wracking. Friday, I was up on a high. I felt really good about Friday. I was a little nervous going into that Elam ending, man, because War Ready, they had so many different chances to end the game.
Many good
many three-point attempts.
Absolutely.
But Archie Goodwin saved the day. He saved the day on this one. I thought it was going to go to Aaron Harrison. I thought that was. I thought that was going to him.
It's the point where he always hits it, so we had to take that into account. But I think it was 71-66 going into the Elam ending. So Kentucky, La Familia, only needed 8 points to get to their 79 to win.
Yep.
I think they scored first as well, so they had a nice cushion, and then all of a sudden War Ready starts pushing back.
Yes, they were the main thing. There was a lot of trash talk going on, man.
A lot of trash talk. I think we had 7 technical fouls in this game total. 7 technical fouls.
A lot of scruffles, and man, the energy, the intensity was definitely there, bro.
It was there. We got to War Ready brought it all the way back to 76-76, and I'll be honest, there was multiple War Ready three-pointers that I thought for sure were going to go in. There was one from the left wing, from the side right there, that I thought for sure was going to go in from the guy with the beard.
Yeah.
Luckily, it did not. And then Archie Goodwin, of all people, comes in, saves the day, rips old boy here at pretty much the half-court line, comes up.
Can we talk about that, Zach? Can we talk about...
You talk about it, because then Archie talked about it in the post-game press conference, and I have a little tidbit for you, so go ahead.
Okay, can we talk about Khalil Whitney, how he dived on the floor to save the ball?
Yes, he did. That was an effort play.
If that didn't happen, we probably wouldn't win the game. You got to give credit to Khalil Whitney, man. That was a game-winning play right there.
So Archie said that when he got that steal after Khalil dove on the floor there, he said he nearly pulled up from right here for the three. That would have just given them the win, but he said he felt Wendell Green on his back, so he said, I'm just going to
go to the cup, get an easy one.
Yep. They'd missed a few shots in a row, so he's like, let's get the easy one. Boom. I kind of forget what happened after that. I just know Auburn came down. They had another couple of clean 3 looks, but they were switched Willie Cauley-Stein was the guy defending on the perimeter. Everyone in the gym knew that Auburn was going to take a 3, so you're going to let the 7-footer guard any sort of guard that they have on the perimeter there, because they're not going to get a 3-pointer over him. They did not. None of them went in. And then Archie Goodwin comes down and does the crazy two-handed. Got fouled, by the way. That was an and one.
I think what made me a little even more nervous was the fact that we kept going for the 3.
Yes.
And I'm like, can we just get a layup? Let's just get a layup.
That's what the Elam ending does, man. It teases you into wanting that 3-pointer.
It does. It has a lot of pickup basketball vibes that comes to the table. But, man,
especially this game with the pushing and the shoving, the elbows, lots of elbows and rib cages. I saw when guys were coming up. It was definitely a very physical game.
It was, but it was entertaining, man. This was by far out of this. I'll put this in second place. Louisville versus Kentucky last year.
I might have to agree with you.
Probably the best TBT game I ever
packed in here like that. The crowd wasn't as good as Friday's game, but just in terms of capacity, but in terms of
I definitely got to put this
wanting
one up
to
there.
they were loving it all the time. And here goes Khalil Whitney right now.
Khalil Whitney,
man. Of the game. I think he ended with 10 points. He had a really good game. 10 points from Khalil, so it was a nice showing from him.
Usually I'm so into the game that I'm checking the stats during the game. This game, I was so locked in. I didn't even think about stats or anything like that. I was just nervous in terms of the Elam ending. And, we were up, I believe it was 70, the Elam score was 79, and we were 71. So we stood for a while, about 5 or 6 minutes.
It did take a while.
Yeah, it took a while. It took a while.
And, La Familia, they got off to a good start. I think they were up by 8 going into the first quarter. Then War Ready pretty much kept it even throughout the second quarter. That's when things started to really get chippy. Third quarter as well, the chippiness stayed along. I think multiple times, at least 2 or 3 different times, War Ready cut it down to a 1-point game, and you thought that they might actually be able to push themselves over the edge there. But I think we need to talk about DJ Burns.
We have to, man. I said this last game. I said I wish this guy was on Kentucky's basketball team coming for the next season. Obviously, he's not, but energy and intensity, man.
Tell me, what was he doing over here?
At one point, we got to come over here. We got to come over here for rapid reaction. I was over there, so I was, media usually stands over there, and I see DJ Burns. He's actually out the game at this point. There goes DJ Burns, man. Hey, you want to join us, DJ Burns? I got to ask you a question, man, because this is incredible, man. Can we talk about the fact that you were over here, you're on the sideline, you're cheering your team on, and you go behind the bench, and you're rallying up the crowd while the game is going. He's over there, Steve, literally rallying up the crowd. And I'm like, what's going through your mind at that point, man? What were you trying to do?
Whatever we need to win. You know, it's the crowd, the fans. You know, it's been a big deal for all the players that play for UK to come back, and as it should. So, you know, they love their fans. They love their UK people behind them, and that's what I just want them to have. I want them to have love. You know, I want them to know they're protected, and they ain't like a home. It's a kingdom. So we got to protect the kingdom.
Now, I know there's a lot of trash talk going on, man. There's a whole lot of trash talk that I heard on the sidelines, man. How do you keep your focus in terms of just like locking in and not, you know, obviously they're saying, you know, crazy things, but you're still locked in and you know what the goal is to get the W. How do you stay locked in with the trash talk coming through your ear?
Well, I got to give credit to New Orleans. You know, that's a New Orleans type of atmosphere. You know, you grow up in a rough, rugged, you know, environment, especially basketball. So, you know, sometimes it get a little chippy. Yep. But, you know, you still got to make sure you get the win, because if you do all the work and you don't finish the deal, then what you really did it for?
Yep.
So, that's it, man.
DJ, I want to know just what has this experience been like for you, man? Obviously, you really are buying into, you know, kind of being the hype man and everything. But Sean Woodsley, how do you, in the game there late in the situation, so just all of this entire experience for you, just what's it been like? Did you expect this type of reception from the fans as well?
Well, I didn't really know what to expect from UK. I mean, I knew I was getting into a high-level competition, you know, with a bunch of high-level guys. That's all I really wanted. I just wanted to be, you know, the best competition possible, you know, and having fun doing it. It's a blessing, man, to play basketball at a high level like this, you know, having this many fans and people around you. So I'm just giving God's gift. That's all I can really do.
I wish this guy was going to be on Kentucky's team coming up in the next season. I really wish he was, man. If we could turn back time, but we can't, man. DJ, man, thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. DJ Burns, folks, right there, ultimate hype man. He played a great game too. Like I said, he was kind of like Coach Woods trusted him to be in the fourth quarter of the Elam ending. Had a couple of clean looks at the three there that would have won the game for him. It just didn't happen to go in.
We got the lights. They shut the lights off on us.
Hold on, Steven's a pro here. Steven's a pro here. No light, no light. Well,
I don't think y'all gonna be able to see me.
We can wrap things up here. So now, La Familia moves on to Tuesday. Just flash those pearly whites, my guy.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, a little light. Can y'all see me now? Is it better?
Moving on to Tuesday, 6 o'clock on FS2. Back in this gym, La Familia plays Eberline Drive, Archie Goodwin's old team.
Oh,
so
this is going to be
maybe a little bit of the inside scout Archie can do with Coach Woods.
A little bit more trash talk coming now.
A little more trash talk.
I can see that coming in.
We watched Eberline Drive here earlier. Gabe York's a really good player for them to watch. A small little point guard from Arizona, played in the league for a little bit. So they're going to have a nice, talented team. They're one of 2 teams in TBT to play in every year since it started.
Okay,
Eberline
so they've been here for a while.
They're veterans. They have chemistry together as well. Even losing Archie was one of their best players. So that'll be a lot of fun. That's Tuesday at 6 o'clock. You're going to be here, right?
Of course I'm going to be. I'm not going to miss it.
I'm going to be here. Steven's going to be here. Mario, any parting thoughts here before we sign off?
How much more we got to go, Zach? Is it 4 more?
2 down, 4 to go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all hear it.